he trusted the police officers. He trusted them. Then one came over and said, "Be quiet. Be quiet." He's helping the peace. He's helping the so-called peace officers. And then they take him to the ground, put his hands behind his back, and he said, "I'm not going to do anything." He was acting peacefully. He was cooperating. Then they put his hands behind his back, and he fumbled for his holster. Mehserle fumbled for his holster. And then he pulled the trigger. After he pulled the gun, this is the same thing. Richard Pryor talked about this in '67. They said black men aren't safe to walk the streets. In '67 he said this. But do you know how long this BS has been going on? How long has it been going on? How long? So what I'm saying is, please keep the peace. Call on your ancestors. Call on your ancestors now. All those who were killed by police in war, violently, call on your ancestors. The wind, the spirit wind is alive. No border. Carries through every breath, carries through every lung, carries through us. So your breath is my breath. Do not forget who you are. Call on your ancestors. Bring them in. Help us win this fight for justice now.
All right, family. Can we get your attention real quick? I'm calling on all the Oaklanders, specifically the Oaklanders, not just the Bay Areas, but specifically the Oaklanders. It's coming from the bottom: Acorn, Tufo, Dubs, 800, 900, North Pole, Oaklanders, real Oaklanders. I need you to listen to me real well. Anybody that's telling you to tear up your city, we need to shut them down in a real fashion, the way we do it in the town. I'm going to talk to the real Oaklanders. You know what I'm talking about. Do not allow the agitators to provoke us and to have us all on the news doing something foolish. What they put together is beautiful, allowing people an opportunity to come up here and to vent some of their frustration. Don't let the outside agitators do that. We way sharper than that. We gonna shut down a little bit before 8. If y'all want to set it off, let them set it off however they gonna set it off. But not with us, not the Oaklanders, the little hypey brothers. We not downing none of y'all. Just don't get involved in that. Don't get involved in that in no shape, form, or fashion. We love you to the fullest, but don't get involved in that. I'm asking you, I'm begging you, pleading you. Don't do that, bruh.
I mean, they asked me to say something about outside agitators, so I can say what I think about outside agitators. I think everywhere Martin Luther King went in the 60s, he was called an outside agitator. When he went to Selma and Montgomery and Birmingham, they called Martin Luther King an outsider. But you know what? You are never an outsider in the fight for justice, so I don't accept this argument about outside agitators. The real outside agitators are those men over there and over there and over there in riot gear that come from Napa and Lafayette and Moraga. Those are the real outside agitators. And if we got to worry about anybody Everybody getting violent and fucking up our community is them. So keep them on watch. Watch out for them outside agitators.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna do another time check because I know the more we hear, the more amped up we get. It's gonna be real hard to let this piece go. We got about 20 more minutes and about 40 more speakers. So not how we're gonna put all this in, but we sure is gonna try. The only other thing, we got 20 minutes. The only other thing that